Thanks for watching my video so far. And if you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you got any questions, leave it in the comments. I hope you're enjoying watching me work on this Eclipse machine. I love working on them, restoring them, just like I have here. Still got another one to paint yet. I'll get that Montgomery board painted at some point. If you have any questions, again, leave them in the comments. I'll certainly get back with you on it. These next clips are going to be a lot of the problems I found and how I fixed them. And the next video will have a bunch of parts all painted up, a lot of the assembly done, then I'll start working on the frame. So thanks for watching. Well, in the process of trying to get that bottom shaft broke free, as I was pushing on the handle, she snapped off. Which typically happens when they're seized up really good. You can see a beautiful crack all the way across. So now, being it's cast, I gotta braze this all back together. And I'll show you a good video after I'm done brazing her together. That'll take a bit of time. But that stuff happens when working on these old machines. So the first thing I'm going to do is knock her all out. And I'll heat her all up and get some braze in there. Then some more out, braze some more. Got her all solid. It's a long, tedious process, but we'll get her all fixed and back to normal. Alright, I got that all brazed back together. Shoot some paint on that. You'll never know there was anything wrong with it. That's all for that charge handle. That's what'll throw your core in and take it all back out. Now I got to try to figure out what kind of deal they did here. Not quite sure why there's a bolt. They drilled a hole through, put this loop on, got some 16 penny nails in this bracket. This little flipper kicks the cores out when you pull the handle. Try to figure out how I can fix this mess. Maybe I could just braze all this back around, kill another hole, make it back original. Just not quite sure they did, why they did it. I obviously see what they did, but this is how they typically come. Sure, they did something out of necessity, so we'll figure out how to fix this one. Got the pieces out of there. Not quite sure what the deal was with it, but I'll just say it's not how I would have done it. To each their own. Gotta see what I could do with this and put some back in somehow or another, make a loop. Definitely gonna be a challenge since it's all broke off of there. See what we can do. Alright. After about an hour of brazing, I've made this big blob. Now after it cools down, I'll get the grinder out, see if I can't reshape that and turn it into the proper part. See how it turns out. It might be a disaster. We're not sure. Well, I just got done grinding it. Looks like it's going to work pretty good. Ground her down, fill another hole. So a lot better than what it did originally. A lot better than this little thing that they had drilled through the bottom along with that other bracket. I think they had a wood block in there to keep her from pulling up through. And we'll take this rod, and now that rod just fits right down in there pretty good. It goes all the way through. It's going to be for a latch. It helps pull the core. Right there, little finger mount on the back of the machine. So we'll get that all painted up and move on to the next project. So this machine's got a smooth faceplate. You can tell, most faceplates you get, casting's awful rough or it's wore out. This has got an awful lot of pitting in it. It's going to leave one bad look textured face. So I need to fill all these pits. I'm going to take some JB weld, mix up, fill and everything in. I get a nice smooth looking block when it comes out of the machine. Well, I got the plate all JB welded and I'll sand it down. get it pretty smooth. See, we got a lot of those pits all filled in, so we get a nice smooth textured block. And we can paint this part. Alright, I got it all sanded down. You can see I took care of a lot of that pitting that was in there. It's a nice smooth texture. If I get any more, I could just repeat the step and take whatever little one I got. Pretty smooth plate. Pretty happy with that, so we'll move on.